What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Wildstar housing, more in depth this time around. Wildstar just released a few images on their website, so don't get all NDA on my ass. These aren't leaked images. These are images they approved and said, okay, let's put them up. But anyway, I'm just going to be showing these images as I ramble on about the housing. We'll see how long this goes. But one thing about the housing that's really exciting me is that this wasn't something that I cared about at all until I've learned more about it. I thought it was going to be kind of a gimmicky sort of thing. But no, it's really, really cool. And I don't think, like, the housing isn't a selling point for me. I'm not like, yeah, I'm so excited for Wildstar because of the housing. I'm more into the combat and their philosophy on raiding and things like that. That's what's got me excited. But the housing looks really, really cool too. So even though that's not a major selling point for me, I will still be screwing around in my house a lot. And I think it's really good for the game. Housing, it's so smart. It's so smart because it's such a good, easy gold dump. They can make some, dumb piece of furniture that looks somewhat cool. They can sell that on a vendor for like 1,000,000 gold. And there will be people that buy it. And if they incorporate some sort of black market auction house, I think that's one of the best things World of Warcraft has ever done is the black market auction house. It's a great gold dump. And gold dumps are an issue that MMOs run into because currency and items get created out of thin air all the time. You kill a mob, it drops gold, it respawns, it drops gold, it respawns. Eventually there's just so much gold in the game that everything costs 1,000,000 gold. You want to go buy that piece of leather, buy a piece of leather that drops from a mob, that's 10 billion gold. You get what I mean. Everything costs so much. So it's really smart that they've got this system for gold dumps. And the one thing that's got me concerned is I want this game to be a pay to play. I almost said pay to win. I want it to be pay to play. I want it to be $15 a month. And you get everything, and no micro store, no microtransactions, nothing like that. That would be what I want in a perfect world. But I have a feeling that they're gonna do some microtransactions with the housing. I mean, I can't really get mad at them for it. I mean, they haven't said that they're going to, but I just have a really strong feeling they will because they can make so much money with that. They really could make so much money with the housing stuff. And I just think they'll do it. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll do like a Guild Wars 2-esque system where you can still earn it, but it's way more efficient and easier just to buy it. I hope not. I really just hope it's pay to play. So that's my only concern with the housing is that there's going to be a lot of microtransactions. And the reason why I don't like microtransactions is because they're a steep path. Once you get started on the microtransaction road, the companies start developing things for the shop more than they start developing free content or other content. Like, for example, people always say, what is it, Terra? How in Terra there's constantly new stuff in the cash shop, but there's never any new content. There's way more new stuff in the cash shop than there is new content. So that's why I don't like microtransactions. So anyway, back on the housing. I think it's really cool. The thing that's got me really excited for the housing is that everything has collision. And you can put anything anywhere you want to. This reminds me of when you were a little kid and you'd make the fort out of the blankets and the pillows on the couch and you'd hide under it like a little kid. You're going to be able to do that in Wildstar. You're going to be able to put couches on the ceiling if you want to, flip them upside down, flip them around. There was a dev video where they said one of the developers made an entire second story before there was a second story option. From these images, I can assume there's multiple stories in your house if you get a good enough house. But they said you can make another floor out of bookcases just by stacking bookcases up horizontally. That kind of stuff is really cool, and I think there's going to be a lot of creative things people do inside the house by stacking up items and making things look cool. I think there's a picture in here of a spiral staircase. This doesn't look like... Maybe this is a spiral staircase that the developers made, it's called a spiral staircase and that's its function. But on the official website they had in captions best spiral staircase. So that makes me think maybe that guy made that spiral staircase. That's pretty cool. And it's possible because you really can just put anything anywhere you want to, flip it upside down, go complete retard with it if you want to. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say about housing. I've been rambling for almost 5 minutes now. It's a feature I'm looking forward to, but I'm not. It's not a game seller. I mean, I'm already sold on this game. Obviously, I'm gonna buy it. But this wasn't a feature that I'm really looking forward to, and I probably won't mess around with it until I get all my gear and until I get later in the game and kind of solidify my character a bit. But man, these images, they're cool. It's really cool, and I think a lot of people are gonna like it. I just hope there's not this steep hill of microtransactions of, oh, you want this? It'll be $1.99 for whatever, $1.99 for this, $1.99 for that. I hope it doesn't turn into that. And I hope the game's just straight up $15 a month. You got everything, and there's no cash shop at all. So we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of the housing. Are you excited for this? Is this a game seller for you? Or are you like me and you're just into the combat and the PvP and the PvE and all that stuff? I'm going to do everything. When I want to do all of it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. That sword is not obtainable by anybody else other than Death Knights. There's no way to get that skin unless you're a Death Knight. And I have it right now as a warrior, which is pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, this glitch does not...